Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of My Week in Football. This is week 19 and to be honest, it should have been a bit of an action-packed week, but I only managed to do 2 games because of clashes. So on the Sunday I went to Rush Green, which is West Ham's training ground, to watch Manchester United women play West Ham in the WSL. Obviously we beat them last season 2-0 in the Cup and I was semi-confident. I thought that obviously we've improved. But I thought they've improved as well. Obviously, when we played them last season, they'd signed 2 players, but they weren't ready in time. So we got them just on the edge of them transitioning. So we didn't really see the real West Ham last season. But yeah, we're going to see him today on the Sunday. Sorry. So yeah, it didn't get to the. It got to the. No, I'd say it didn't get to the best of starts. It got to the best of starts it could have possibly did. Jane Ross on the left. She crosses the ball in for Kirsty Jansen's head, and it's a bit of a loop really. Goes over the keeper for 1-0, and what start? And you're thinking, right, let's push on, and we can do this. But the trouble is, 2 minutes later, they go and score. It was a bit of a daft goal really. I think the corner comes in. There's a bit of confusion. It's headed back across goal, and then someone else puts it in. I think it's Vetterlane, I think she's called. That was in the 3rd minute, and. So that early goal just cancelled out straight away, and it was so disappointing. But after that, I thought we played pretty well, and we got to half time, and it was 1-1. And I was semi-confident, thinking, yeah, we seem to be the better team, so why not? Let's go for this in the second half. And it wasn't until the 80th minute where Lauren James come on off the bench, and she come from the right and slots it past the keeper in the 80th minute, and it was a great goal. I'm going to talk about this later, but obviously I did a vlog for the women's game, so I've actually filmed that goal from my point of view. So after you've watched this, go and check that out. So she gets a goal, and we all go mad behind the goal, celebrating like we've done it now. Just either defend or go for another one. But yeah, same thing happened as it did in the first half. Bounce, I think he's called him. I can't pronounce his names. I don't know him well enough. There's a free kick right on the far side. It's one of them where it should be whipped in and someone tries to head it or kick it in. She kicks it and it goes all the way through into the goal. It just, I don't know if it's bad defending, bad keeping, what it was, but yeah, 2-2 and just bitterly disappointing because we just couldn't hold on to a lead for that game. And then right at the end, like 89th minute, 90th minute mark, Mary Earp's got the ball and she plays it out to Ella Toon at the edge of the box, and it was suicidal really. The West Ham players were attacking, they were trying to close it down. She ends up losing possession and giving a free kick away. But it should never have happened. That ball should have been gone upfield, or it should never have gone to the edge of the box. Then there was a bit of a scuffle. I don't really know what happened. It was at the other end of the pitch. I don't know whether they're trying to get the ball and people holding on to it. But Kernan for West Ham, she gets sent off. I don't know if it was a straight red or a second yellow and red, but anyway, she went off. And basically, with more or less the last kick of the game, she puts the ball down and scores from the free kick, and we end up losing 3-2, which was disappointing. In the vlog, you'll see I'm moaning about the referee a bit, which I will do at the women's games because I still don't think they were up to it. But we didn't lose because of the referee. We lost because we just weren't good enough. We let the lead slip twice, and it was just not good enough. And I think maybe we need this kind of game really just to show us that we're not all powerful, all this and that, and really now they'll think, right, when we're playing now, we've really got to go for it, we really got to defend, we really got to do this. And you never know, this might be the catalyst now on a winning streak, but who knows. Bitterly disappointing game, but you have to take these, unfortunately. And yeah, that was it. Now my next game wasn't till Wednesday. Unfortunately, there was 3 games on that day. So there was the first team were playing Tottenham. The under-21s were away at Tranmere in the EFL Cup, or the leasing.com trophy, whatever you want to call it. The under-21 women were at home at Altrincham to Everton, and obviously I wanted to do all 3, but I couldn't. I ended up giving my ticket to the Spurs game to my brother, so he went, and I ended up going to Tranmere because I've just been enjoying these games. Obviously, we won 3 in the group, and this was the first knockout stage. And yeah, this was a strange game. and this game I will moan about the referee. And I don't like moaning about the referees, but it's one of them. So straight away they get a goal, Hepburn Murphy in the 2nd minute, and it just really like sours you. You think, oh, you know, we've got a lot of work to do now. But Taif Chong, you know, he played really, really well. 9th minute he got a brilliant goal from outside the box, and then 31st minute does exactly the same. He gets 2 great goals, put ourselves ahead, and then in the 40th minute, Jennings. This goal really annoyed me because I think this came from a corner as well. Corner comes in, and one of the players pulls Reece Devine to the floor. I mean, really like lowers him to the floor. You know, you can see it. I don't know how the linesman missed it or the referee. It's a clear foul. He like threw him to the floor ridiculously. It wasn't like he went down easy. He threw him to the floor. Then the ball goes out, and then shot. He goes past Devine, past Kovar, who's, you know, unsighted, and that was the equaliser, and it was just not good enough. It was, you know, the referee should be seeing stuff like that. And then not long after, it was ridiculous, really. This in the second half, sorry, but not long after that, really. We're in the box. I can't remember who it was now because I was that frustrated. He dinks in the box. The player goes down, and he's got his hand on the floor to keep his balance. We shoot. It hits the arm, like going towards goal. Hits the arm, bounces off. Referee, no. It was a clear penalty. The linesman, how's he not seen it? He's right there. The referee's right there. They just don't give it. It's a clear and obvious penalty. I just don't understand that. We might not have scored from it, but it was a penalty, and we should have had that. After that, Reece Devine, unfortunately, he was down for a long time. To be honest, I think it was concussion. I'm not too sure, but there was a lot of injury time. Anyway, so Corey Taylor, he ends up getting a goal to put Tranmere ahead. Bad defending, really, from United, but it was just one of them. But there was 15 minutes added on at the end, which turned up to 18. And the last kick of the game, I mean, it was ridiculous. The ball's whipped over. Ethan Laird's running from right back, right wing. He was playing more forward. He jumps to the edge. This is the edge of the box. Jumps in the air, wins the ball, and as he does that, the Tranmere defender's arm comes out, takes him under the neck, and he falls right on his back and neck. Referee, nothing. Linesman, nothing. It's clear as day foul. So that the ball goes to the corner. United are fuming. Tranmere, I don't know what's going on. There's a bit of a scuffle. Deji Satano, he gets sent a straight red card. I didn't really see what happened, but he was scuffling. Unfortunately, I've heard reports afterwards that there was racist chants or abuse from the Tranmere end trying to get him sent off. It was just awful, really. And it shouldn't have happened. The referee should have blown for a free kick. It was the most clear and obvious free kick. If a defender wins, he was the attacker, really. If he wins the ball, heads it, and the defender takes you out by the neck, and you go into, how is that not a foul? You know, it was ridiculous. I know the players were upset about it. Obviously, they think they should have, you know, buried the game, really, once we were 2-1 up. But listen, when you got a referee like that, what can you do? You know, it's ridiculous. So we ended up losing 3-2, and we got knocked out of the competition. But I think the boys should have their heads held high because they played really well, and you've got to remember they're playing like grown men. It's the under 21s, but I don't think any of them are 20. You know, they're still all young kids, and they're playing really, really well. And it's just unfortunate what happened because obviously I'd love them to go for the next round, but unfortunately that was it. Yeah, obviously missed the Spurs game, which was unfortunate because we ended up winning 2-1, and I heard it was a great game and the atmosphere was great. The women under 21 got beat 2-1 by Everton, so obviously missed that, but yeah, it's just very frustrating. This week, right, what am I doing? So tomorrow I'm off to Carrington for the under 18s against Stoke, and then Sunday, I'm doing 2 games really. I'm going to the first half of the women, and then we're heading off to Sheffield to watch the second half of Sheffield women. Because we've got something we've got to do there. I think on Wednesday the women under 21s are away at where we're going to say Liverpool, and I'm sure there's another game in there. But yeah, it's only been two games this week, unfortunately. But both 3-2 losses, which is horrible. But yeah, I got to say I did enjoy them. But yeah, that's been my week in football. Like I say, I've done the vlog for the women's West Ham game. I'm going to be doing them all season for the women's. It's just something that I thought I'd do, practice my camera skills and stuff. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, or if you subscribe to me, it should be in the subscription feed. I'll leave me Twitter, Instagram and stuff. But talking of Instagram, sorry. So Academy Review, which I run, which obviously I do all the Academy updates for the guys. My Instagram was hacked about 3 months ago, probably a bit over 3 months, and I've been trying to get it back for ages. Anyway, I got it back last night, so if you don't know about that, I'll leave the link in the description for that as well, and you can give that a follow. But yeah, that's been it. So that's been my week in football. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, like it. Leave a comment. Honestly, I love it when people leave comments, and subscribe if you like these things. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.